Alrighty, guys, so another day's almost in the books for the stock market, and let me tell you, the markets have been pretty choppy today. We have all the indexes right now. Let me pull it up and see here, guys. Pretty much in the green, except for the Dow. The Dow's down 0.1%, but other than that, the Russell's up 0.4%, the Nasdaq's up barely, pretty much at break even, honestly, as the S&P's up 0.1%, and we have the VIX up 0.6%. Sofi is actually down about 0.5%, which is what we're going to cover in this video, guys. So if y'all find value, smash that like button, make sure to subscribe, it's free, guys, and follow me on Twitter at Stocks Talk Stocks, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moo. That's the best promo right now by far, guys, and each of those could be valued up to $2,000. Just use that link down below, or just go to stocksurfest.com/Moo. We'll talk more about that later, and with that being said, cheers, stay hydrated out there, guys, very important. And now let's dive into the video. So listen, Sofi is now down 0.5%, and like I said, the indexes for the most part are in the green, except for the Dow, which is down a little bit. It's down about 40 points, which really isn't anything considering the Dow is almost 34,000 points right now. But overall, look, Sofi is continuing the red that we saw from last week, and in particular on Friday, guys. Friday was not a good day for Sofi. The stock went from over $8 in the pre-market, like I'm sure you all remember, all the way down to $7.50, and the low of the day on Friday, I think, was $7.40, $7.45, so we dropped around 8% intraday on Friday, and this morning, today being Monday when I'm making this video, guys, we hit $7.39, and that was under, again, the $7.45 low from Friday, meaning we took out the lows this morning from Friday. In other words, in the very short term here, guys, the bears are still in charge. And you can see we did get a little bit of a spike in the morning. I mean, once the markets opened at 9:30? Yeah, 9:30, guys. That's when the markets open on the East Coast. I can't forget that. We opened up at 7:40, and then we ran all the way to about 7:65. So we did get a nice move there. You can see, and then we saw a bit of a sell-off after that. Now pretty much consolidation ever since that point, as now we're heading into power hour, and this is going to be pretty interesting, guys. Do we make a huge move in either direction here in power hour? That's kind of what I'm waiting for on Sofi. Do we start running maybe towards 760, 765 being the high of the day today? Let me actually set my alert there. Or do we end up going, let's say, under 750? Let me actually set my alert at 770 markets that were above, and I'll do one at markets that were below 735 roughly. Let me do that now. Markets that were below 735. What direction are we going to pick? Because like I said, today, although we're down 0.5%, we're still pretty much consolidating, and this could go either way in the short term. I mean, look, we could break under 735 or above 770, and right now it looks like we're getting more red as power hour pretty much just kicked off a minute or two ago. You guys can see on the intraday, Sofi sold from 754 down to about 750 in just the last couple of minutes here, guys. So we'll see how it plays out. Maybe we'll wrap back around to this intraday chart later in the video. But first, guys, let me pop up these other time frames. So on the 5-day chart, we're still in a downtrend. You guys can see we were at 920 back on the 18th of this month. Now we just hit 739, so we're down a good chunk. Let's see, about 20%, so pretty much in a bear market on the 5-day, 5-minute, in just 5 days, guys. That's pretty rough there. On the 10-day chart, you can see, all right, the downtrend, we're under the moving averages. We get that at this point. And on the 4-hour, actually no, the 20-day chart, we can see same thing pretty much. And on the 4-hour time frame, we still have, of course, that head and shoulders, which we've covered before on the channel time and time again. And with the move that we saw, I believe on Thursday, or was that Friday, the fact that we ended up breaking under this point right here being 785, 790, that was not good for the bulls at all last week. The fact that we broke under that point. And the truth is, guys, still pretty much a falling knife. We're not consolidating at all. There's no sign of a reversal. So Sofi could be going lower in the short term before we get that snapback. Now, don't get me wrong. I think we will get a snapback. No doubt. We're oversold. We're not showing any signs of a reversal, but we are oversold for sure. Beaten down. So keep your eyes on the reversal, but I like to see the confirmation, which again, we're not getting that quite yet. So we could go maybe to 7, maybe down to the mid-high 6s. I don't think that's out of the question here. And that's where I'm going to be like, all right, now we got to get ready for the run or the rally, the relief rally, whatever you want to call it. Even here, man, even here. But again, we're not getting the confirmation yet. But SoFi is one, of course, that I'm watching. I'm always watching it. And make sure to subscribe because we're going to be doing way more updates on this stock. Maybe not every day, but at least 3 to 4 per week to see, how it's doing. Doing updates on it because this is one that, of course, is very popular in the retail community. And it's one that is quite honestly entertaining to track and to watch. And it's not been doing well. This or Palantir or a couple other names that are pretty popular, they've been getting hit. A lot of them have been hit. And the peak on SoFi, at least on this time frame here, was on the 1st of August, guys. So we're talking 2 months of pretty much a downtrend here. So any minute now, whether we go down a little bit more, maybe another 50 cents, $1, all right, I think we're going to get a relief rally on SoFi. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you have not gone up to 16 stocks yet for Moomoo, what are you waiting for? Use that link down below, guys, or simply go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And mind you, each of those could be valued up to $2,000. And guys, fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks for a limited time. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, which makes this promo, come on guys, an absolute no-brainer. So use that link down below. And of course, full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive into some other stocks here, maybe the indexes, as now Power Hour is underway. You guys can see now all the indexes are actually going into the red, which is not good for the bulls. If I pull up this ETF SPY, which you guys know tracks the S&P, this was up earlier in the day, barely, but it was up a little bit. Now we're slowly starting to go red. You guys can see we've dumped off quite aggressively in the last 30 minutes. This thing's down about, let's see, 0.3 to 0.4%, which is not good. Triple Q is down probably the same, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. It was at about, what, 359, so it was slightly in the green. And now we're down to 357. We're down, what, almost 0.5% in just the last half hour. So this is not setting up nicely here for the bulls as Power Hour just started. So maybe we'll see this slip even more. And mind you, the lows on the day on Triple Q are what, 355.60 or 90, almost 356. So I don't think we're going to get back to those lows, although never say never. But maybe we start going to test the lows from about 11 a.m. on the East Coast, about 357 roughly. We could be, maybe, at least by the way things are looking right now. And SPY could be going, let me see here, guys, maybe down to about 429, 430, which was the low from about 11 a.m. on the East Coast, guys. So keep your eyes on this. It's not looking that great right now. I'm not going to lie. If I pull up the 5-day chart, the bulls are not going to like this. We're actually putting in a lower high here, which is not a good look on the 5-day. You can see, boom, lower high here. We failed to break out of that trend line, failed to break out of the highs from Friday, day before that, and so on. Day before that. You guys can see, so we're still, clearly in a downtrend on SPY. Triple Q, same thing. The fact that we got rejected, as of now at least, at 360, 359, that's not good for the bulls. Let me show you guys this. Boom, you guys can see all these lower highs being made. Lower high, lower high, lower high. Even though I'm butchering this, you guys get the point, right? So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Maybe in the next video we'll talk about more individual stocks. And actually, before we wrap up this video, let me go back to SoFi and see if it's slipping down even more. Actually, it's not even doing much of anything from anything different from 5-10 minutes ago. It's pretty much just consolidating, still down 0.5%. But we'll see. We still have 50 minutes left of trading here intraday, and anything could happen. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. It's free. Follow me on Twitter at StocksTalkStocks, and I'll catch you in the next one.